If you guys are ready to add some cottage whimsy charm to your space, keep watching. I'm going to show you guys how to take empty wine bottles and turn them into something new. We have some old bottles and we're going to turn them into a little pot starter. I've just got some mint growing in here. Hopefully it works. If not, we'll try another plant, but these are some older seeds, so I hope that works. And we're also making mosquito repellent candles with some lemongrass oil and soy candle wax. So join me today as we upcycle some old wine bottles. If you're new here, my name is Kaylee and I am the creator behind the Simple Cozy Haven, and I'm so glad you're here for today's video. Over here on my channel, I share budget-friendly DIYs, decor, homemaking, recipes, and all the things that help create a cozy life for you and your family. So if that sounds like something you would enjoy, I would love for you to hit the subscribe button and leave a little champagne wine bottle emoji in the comments so I know that you're watching. And if you're already subscribed, hello and welcome back. I'm so glad you're here for today's video. So I used to work at a store and they sold the wine-inspired candles that were based on different wines. Fast forward a few years from then, I wanted to start reusing our glass wine bottles. So recently we found a new glass cutting tool on Amazon. I think it was maybe $25 to $30, or maybe even like more so on the $20 side. And we tried it out and it worked great. I have collected a few bottles. So we are going to be doing some upcycling of wine bottles. So here are two bottles that we cut, and they were not 100% perfect, but they are good enough, and we were able to sand them down with our sander, which I was really surprised would work. I was afraid that it was just going to shatter, but if you kept the sandpaper wet, it did fine. So we could even drink out of these. I saw some people turning old bottles into glasses. I was like, that's actually kind of a cool idea. So I think maybe like that would be a fun idea to do, or turning them into candles, which I'm going to do. I want to do like a citronella type candle. So I'm going to order some candle wax and some citronella oil, like essential oil, and we're going to make our own citronella candles to ward off the mosquitoes because they are terrible. So the kit that we bought came with like a drill bit that was like a small circle, like a diamond. I think it was like a diamond bit. I thought this would even be really cool to make little starter pots out of. I thought like if you put a, like a drainage hole in them, that you could use them as like little pots. That might be really cool to do, which I don't know if that would work just like based on the ergonomics of the glass, but I don't know, we'll see. So I'm going to wash up these bottles. What I like to do is just soak them in some hot soapy water, and then I'll like peel off the initial layer. Sometimes the whole sticky part will come off too, but if not, especially with like champagne bottles I've found, I have to like go back in with some Goo Gone or like some lemon essential oil, whatever you have on hand. So let's go ahead and get these washed up so we can upcycle them.
Y'all try to skate? That's where you want it? You got it tight? No. That's it on this one. Melt it when you put the hot water on it. That one's perfect, pretty much perfect.
I'm gonna say that the champagne bottles are just not really ideal for this. I think it's because they have such a long neck. Like this one just completely I don't even know. It did not work at all. I will say the lighter glass, like we have these from like a Vino Verde, these glass bottles cut really well. And then this one, which was from the 7 Deadly Sins. So we did one, this is a La Marca bottle. And this one did okay. It's kind of crooked. But I'm gonna say champagne bottles are not worth doing, so I'm gonna throw this bit away. This was one that only, it has just like a tiny little bit that kind of did not come out. So I'm wondering if we could sand that down, because I will take these outside and sand them with our hand sander. One that we previously did, we sanded down like all of the edges so you can run your finger. You're not gonna get like a cut or anything. So I think we have a nice little collection of glasses. I mean, I'm still gonna use this one from the La Marca because I think it's fine for this, you know, but we got a nice little collection of glasses, and I'm gonna take these outside and sand them down. What you wanna make sure you do is when you are using any sandpaper that it's wet and it stays wet, and I just like get water on here and we do it like, I'll help Robbie. He'll hold them and sand them like this, and I'll just like gradually pour water onto them, and it does make a really big mess. Or you can just get a sheet of sandpaper, put on your counter, wet it, and then just like twist them back and forth and like shake them. It's got water in them from cutting them, but yeah, I think it's okay. So we're gonna do that now, and then we can start making candles because my candle supplies arrived. I have a ton of wicks left over, but I'm out of wax, so I just got a little 2-pound thing of wax because I didn't really want a ton of wax. I usually buy it in like 10-pound increments, but I was like, I just don't need all that. I didn't want to pay for all that right now. And then I just got some lemongrass essential oil. Apparently lemongrass is superior to citronella for mosquitoes and bugs. So I'm interested to see kind of how that was. I think this one was like $10, so not bad for like a candle. Like I'm not looking for, you know, therapeutic use. But it smells so much better. I can tell, citronella really bothers my throat, so I'm excited to try this, and then yeah, we're gonna have some candles soon. I used my hot glue gun to attach the cotton wicks to the bottom of the wine bottles. Yes, that is a coffee milk frothing jug that you see in my pan on the stove. I'm using this to melt my wax down. It works just fine as a double boiler, essentially. There is like a real deal candle one. I don't know where mine is, but this worked just fine. And you definitely want something that you can pour and has a spout so you don't get wax everywhere. Okay, so I just did the first one. I think I did 6 dropper fulls of this, so I don't know how much that equals. We're just winging this. This is not meant to be a perfect thing. It's just kind of meant for like ambiance, and then if we can also curb the mosquitoes and the bugs with the scent of the citronella, even better. So this is not like a professional candle making class. I know like you have to get your candles to a certain temperature for like the best throw. We're just kind of winging this. Okay, it has been a few days and my candles have set. I'm not going to claim to be a candle maker because I'm clearly not. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was like the wax temperature or something. Something happened. But I think they're gonna be completely usable for what I have in mind. They smell super good. I really like this lemongrass scent more than the citronella, and I'm glad I went that route instead. So I'm excited to see how these burn. Obviously we still have to trim the wick. I think this will work great. I'm gonna try it out this evening. I was out there on the back porch a few nights ago trying to like get a picture of the sunset, and the mosquitoes were eating me alive. So hopefully if this helps just kind of deter them a little bit. And it's a natural way, you know, don't want to like spray chemicals into the air or onto our grass with our kids and our dog running around, and even like myself. Like, I don't think that's healthy. I understand the benefits of it, but I don't think it's necessary. So I'm excited to try these out, but let's just take a moment real quick. I'm gonna show you guys these roses. So these are the David Austins that I have in my backyard. And I think they're absolutely stunning. Oh my word, look how pretty. But look at these. I got a bare root rose from Sam's Club, and it was literally $12, and I was like, I'm gonna take a chance and try them. And it paid off. Like, these roses are beautiful. Look how big they are. I mean, compared to my hand, I have a big hand. They are humongous, and they smell like candy. I don't know exactly what variety they are. I absolutely would grow them again. I'm really happy. Oh, they look so pretty, and they're sturdy. These are some sturdy roses, so I love having a little happy jar of roses. I think those just look so pretty. So I'm gonna have my husband drill a hole in the next ones, and we're gonna make a little starter pot. It's a fun way to upcycle some wine bottles. I mean, what else were you gonna do with them? Throw them in the trash or recycle them? Truly, we're not expecting that to work, but it did. So I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna fill it with some compost, and we're gonna make a little starter plant pot. I think it'll be fun. Cool way to repurpose a wine bottle. So that worked. Awesome. So I just planted some peppermint seeds. I don't know that they're gonna do anything, but they were what I could find for tonight. But I'm gonna try it out, and if anything happens, I will let you guys know. And I think that's just a really fun way. And this is the La Marca bottle, so I really like the way it's like kind of footed at the bottom. And I think it would just make a really cool glass as well. If you wanted to use like these for just drinking glasses, I think this would make a really good iced coffee glass. So I might try that next time. But overall, the drainage hole works great, and we'll see if this does anything, but we'll keep y'all updated. So there is another idea to repurpose your used wine bottles. The mosquitoes are so bad tonight, so I'm going to light up another candle, and I'm gonna let it sit out here for a little bit. It's not quite dark yet. I mean, the sun has pretty much set. It's behind the houses to the west of us, so it's about to be that time where the mosquitoes are like really starting to come out because they're attracted to the light and everything. So I'm gonna see how these work. I'm gonna let them sit out here for a little bit, and then I'll come back out later this evening. And I mean, even if not, I think it'll, goodness, there's one on me right now. Even if not, I think it still adds an ambiance, and I think it'd be fun. Even if you don't even add the citronella and you just do soy wax and just making your own candles, I think it still just adds a really fun ambiance, and you can reuse these time and time again. Once the wax burns out, just clean it out and completely redo it, and it's just a fun, sustainable way to add a little bit of charm, and I think it adds a lot of whimsy to your space as well. Just like, you can't really go out to like Walmart or Target to buy these, so I think it just kind of adds that fun whimsy charm, and then, you know, kind of sustainable too. So I really like this, and here's to hoping that this mint grows. If not, I'll come back in a week and put something else in there. These are some older seeds, so I didn't like go out and buy anything for making this, so hopefully it'll work. But if not, we'll try something else, and those seeds had seen their better days. So I think it's just it'd be a fun little way to just have a little growing pot, and then obviously you'll have to transplant these out, but just like a fun little just way to start instead of using like a plastic cup or the plastic seed starters that Lowe's and Home Depot offers. I think this is another sustainable way, and it just, again, it looks cute, it looks whimsy, lots of charm. So I like this idea as well. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish out this video while we're here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it gave you some inspiration to do something new and do something a little bit out of the box, but I think it's very fun and, again, very whimsical, adds to that cottage charm that we are all trying to achieve. Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. I'm going to go shower because it is a million degrees and we just went on a family walk and I'm hot. So I'm gonna go take a shower, get a little refreshed, and then I'm gonna get a glass of wine, and I'm gonna sit out here on this back porch and enjoy it, because that is what we create these spaces for, is to enjoy them with our friends, with our family, and for ourselves to just be able to come outside and enjoy the space, enjoy the place that we live. And that is kind of all what this channel is about, is creating a haven for you and your family. So again, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll chat very soon. Bye, y'all.